You're listening to Let's Grow Together podcast.
Forever and ever, we'll make it, we grow together.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Let's Grow Together podcast. This is James Gilmore and my wife,
Lynette Gilmore.
and this is the 16th episode. I know y'all haven't heard from us in a while. I know it's been a while, but we just had to take time for ourselves, and that's what we're going to talk about as well. What's been happening with us, because y'all haven't heard from us, and I just like to thank you all for y'all continual support. Even though we haven't been doing it, we've been seeing, a lot of likes still popping up on our Facebook. So we appreciate that. And so, what you been up to, Lynette?
I've been up to a lot of things, and I'm actually just glad to be recording this podcast. It feels good to be back because we've been gone for a long time.
Yeah, it's just a lot of transition. It's a part of life. Especially being married. You have different things that's going on. Trying to get more space, and we are all new microphones this time, so it might sound a little different. And so it's just you always have to change. You always have to transition for things to be better. And sometimes you gotta transition because just things happen in life, and things happen for a reason. So.
Yeah, definitely. We've been transitioning. We've been moving. We've moved to a new place.
Yeah.
So, moving to a new place has really opened up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah. Even
between the transition of us moving to our new place, we just have had a lot of opportunities, and a lot of things have become available to us, and it just feels so good to be in a new place. Like, how you feel?
Yeah, I feel good. Like I said, we moved, we have more space, and we have more space, to have things like this, our podcast and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, Lynette, you got your own, office, your own space.
Yes.
And so that's
finally
good. And we just want to get back into it. We trying to get back to it. We warming ourselves up with this episode, so we might make a little mistakes because we trying to get back in the groove of things. And I know groove sounds like an old word, but groove of things.
Not worse than jiving.
It's jiving.
Yeah.
That's like 1970s stuff. But we're just trying to get back in the groove of things, trying to get back on the rhythm, so y'all can still have content from us on our Let's Grow Together podcast. So, and I've been busy with jingles, been busy with that, and my project, Songs About Her, I've been working on that, so I've been pretty busy. So we also gonna talk about, you gotta make time for yourself. I know you have family, you have friends, and sometimes you just gotta, take time for yourself, because you that's your number one priority. You gotta take care of yourself, take care of your health, and so forth. We're gonna talk about that too in later episodes. Take care of your health, your mind. It's more of a mental thing. A lot of people are dealing with mental issues and so forth like that. So we may have guests, coming up for health, for mental, for educational things. Just a lot of different content that we want to promote later on in the future.
Well, and we have a lot of good things coming. But I would like to talk about what we've been up to. We've been gone for a while. We said that, we did our transition, we moved, we're in a new place. And that was very taxing because it's hard to move. It's really hard to move.
Yeah.
And, we don't have movers or anything like that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about what we've been through. Now, James, you said that, you've been working on jingles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about that because you haven't just been doing just jingles. You've actually been going international with your jingles. Like, talk about that.
Yeah. When I first started doing the jingles, it seemed like it was kind of slow. Anything it start off kind of slow. You were like, is this gonna work? Even if you start in your own business and stuff, you like, is it gonna work? And so I started jingles, and I was saying, this thing don't work. I'm working with Fiverr. It's like a freelance service.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started with Fiverr, and I did, I tried it for a month, and then I did get a customer. And so they wanted me to do music, write music. And so I did that, and then after a while, it just started rolling, as
mm-hmm.
far as jingles. And I did it for a lot of YouTube channels, a lot of small businesses, especially small black-owned businesses.
Right.
So, and then it just picked up. So now, like, a lot of, every week almost, I've been getting a lot of orders coming in.
Yes.
Front to back, back to back. So,
yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, and talk about, you've gotten those orders here in the U.S., but also...
Yeah, also, I got one in Japan, and then I had one in London coming up. So it's a lot of stuff coming up, as far as jingles, and, God's been blessing me with that, with those opportunities.
Yeah.
And not only, is working with Fiverr, I'm building relationships through those orders.
Yes.
I'm building, relationships outside of that with the customers, and and they referring me to other people, to other businesses. So that's been a blessing.
You are definitely reaching the masses, and I would like to say that I'm actually very proud of you.
Well, thank you
for taking a step forward with your dream and just pursuing it the way that you do.
Yeah.
And a lot of doors have been opening.
Yeah.
Not just have you been doing Fiverr and your jingles and going international, but also you have something else as well.
Yeah, I have my, my project.
Yeah.
Songs about her.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Amazon, iTunes. It's an R&B. It's clean R&B. It ain't, no dirty R&B. So anybody can listen to it. And it is inspired by my wife, Lynette.
Oh, yes.
And,
I like that.
So, a lot of songs. It's kind of like, I call it songs about her because, it's for a guy, to really say what they feel to their, significant other. But it is inspired by my wife, Lynette. And you can, play it for your significant other, So it's basically about love. And like I said, it's on Amazon, it's on iTunes, Spotify. It's all on all those digital outlets. So
see, these types of things is such a blessing. Like, when we say like we've been busy, what we've been up to, you can kind of understand why we've been away for a while.
yeah.
Planning to move and then all these projects. So like even in between us moving, James had projects to fulfill, like orders still coming in. And that's just a blessing, and we're hoping that this takes him to another level where he can just be doing this full time. And I believe it's gonna happen very, very soon because I don't know, every time he comes home from work, I got another order. I just got another one. So it's every week that he's doing what he loves to do.
Yeah, and if you have a craft out there, I encourage you to try some of these freelance services. They have another one called Upwork. I never tried that before, but I heard that's pretty good too.
Right.
And of course, Fiverr, that's what I use. You create your own profile, and you can put, if you're good at writing, media writing, if you're good at graphic design, you're good at music like I am, you can try, create a platform, set your own prices on your talents and gifts, and, get paid for it. So I encourage y'all to do that. And is there any updates? I know you've been busy with your herbal business.
Yes, a lot of updates for that. My herbal business is still going good. I just keep looking back at where I started. So this past October was actually a year that I've been in business, Herbs for Health, and that's a big accomplishment for me. Because when I first started, I said to myself, if I just get one order, I will be so happy. And then one day, I was talking to my cousin and I was like, man, I have so many orders. He was like, but do you remember you said you just wish to get one order, you'll be happy. Now you have lots of orders to fulfill. And, it's just a blessing to do what you love to do. I don't think I told you guys this before, but I've had an office that I work out of for quite some time. How long has it been?
Been a while, like over a year.
Really? Over a year that I had the office? I think it was since, I can't remember, but it's been a
while.
Yeah, it's been a while I had that office, working out of that. Yeah. And it was space that was really needed because I just want to have my own space to do that out of. But that's been going good. I got some new equipment. I have, some new formulas. And there's going to be some new things coming that I'm working on, but I'm taking my time with it because I want it to be right. And
yeah, like I told you, I see you watch, like Kareem, Mr. Kareem on YouTube. Shout out to him on YouTube. Yeah. He's a herbalist, and I be seeing you, looking at his videos, and I see it coming to life with you. As far as your business, you do videos, and you have your herbal products behind you, and you are doing good. So I'm proud of you as well.
Thank you. I really appreciate that because you start thinking about the things that you want to manifest, and when it start happening, you don't realize it. Yeah. When it just start happening. Yeah. But with Herbs for Health, I'm also on YouTube, Instagram. I've had people reach out to me from watching my YouTube videos. Yeah. They've ordered stuff. They emailed me, and I've been able to help them with questions that they've had. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just been very good for me. Yeah. And another thing I would like to say is that not only with Herbs for Health, but I've also over the past couple of months, I've become a software QA engineer as well.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. And that's all. Technology is something that I love as well. So I love them both, and it's really been beneficial and rewarding for the both of us. Yeah. And we've just been really able to enjoy life a lot.
Yeah, so going back to what we, named this, take time for yourself. Sometimes you have to take time for yourself to see the growth, because if you always, helping everybody else with things, you'll never grow for yourself. You be doing stuff for others all the time, and you stay in that stagnant position, and you never, take time, to practice your own crafts and your own, gifts and talents. So.
That's so true, because so many people will be around you that wants what you have,
Yeah.
They want your talent. They want your time. And like you said, you don't have time to focus on the things that makes you grow.
Yeah. And then with that being said, that's why it's important for you to organize your time as well. Because you be spending so much of your time helping others, you don't organize time for yourself. So,
Yes.
you know, throughout the day, you not saying that you shouldn't help nobody. You know, it's not saying that, but you should take time for yourself throughout the day. Say you know somebody asks you to help them with something. You just gotta tell them yay or nay. So don't be in between. Say maybe I do it. So that's part of it too. You gotta be a man of your word. If you can't do it, you can't do it. If you can, you can. So,
yeah.
And then if you can't do it, you have a reason for it. But sometimes you have to say no because you gotta take time for yourself.
Yeah.
Basically, because if you just exhaust your time with others, you'll regret that time that you have wasted. So
you will. And another thing about taking time for yourself, even if you don't have people that you're working with or people that's requesting things from you, if you're just a person that haven't taken the time to reflect on your life or like where you want to be or where you want to go, it's very important that you sit down, think about these things, and then take that time to really manifest what it is that you want to accomplish.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, we just sit back and we say, man, I wish I can do this. I wish I can do that.
Yeah.
But what is it that you're doing to get there? And then you'll be upset with yourself because you wasted so much time not doing anything.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what basically we want to talk about on this podcast, because like I said, we took a big break from Let's Grow Together, but it was for a reason.
Yeah.
And so we back, we in a new place, and so we do have time to do it again once again. So
Yeah.
we just appreciate y'all. Even though we haven't did any new episodes, like I said earlier, we still see that people still listen to us, and we haven't forgot about you all. Y'all special to us, and we can't wait to see that y'all heard this episode.
Yeah.
And if you have any comments for us, you have anything on your mind that you want to talk to us, we're open. When we're human, so
Yeah.
we can take advice. That's the other thing, you gotta take constructive criticism as well,
Right.
because that's the only way you can grow too. You can't just be selfish, or you can't just say I know everything. You gotta be humble.
Yes, you must be humble. I don't want to be that type of person that say, I've made it to this certain point, so you have to listen to me. No, I couldn't do that, because there's other ways to go about things.
Yeah.
And people have knowledge that I don't have. So that will, I will look kind of arrogant, and I don't like that. I want to learn from people as well.
Yeah, and as far as that, it's not off the subject, but it's on the same line about listening to other people, advice and knowledge that they give you, throughout this time, this break that we haven't been on Let's Grow Together. I've been on a spiritual journey as well, learning things about the Bible. And, you stuck in your own way of thinking for so long. Some people, they don't want to listen to other people's views and knowledge on certain things, but going back to the Bible, I learned different things, more things about the Bible as well. And you listen to new people's view on the Bible.
Yeah.
And it opens up your understanding of things that you've had questions on for many years, for all of your life. So you can't be closed-minded to new knowledge.
Right.
You know, some people say, "Oh, I know," and you know, they don't gain knowledge like that.
Yeah, and you know, this, like you said, this is still on the subject, because this is what we've been doing to take time for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, learning and studying different things and other things as well.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's a great thing when you're open-minded.
Yeah.
And you can receive knowledge.
Yeah, that's the word I try to think of, open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be open-minded and receive knowledge. That helps you grow. That helps you to expand your way of thinking.
Yeah.
So you can't just, you know, you just want to see things one way, but you never want to listen to anyone else's perspective. You won't be able to relate to people that way. Mm-hmm. So it's just a lot of things. Like, I don't know. People, I guess it's another subject, but just, you know, us taking the time that we took and learning and doing research on whatever it is that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, some people you just will not be able to sit down and talk to and reach.
Yeah.
And you know, it kind of makes you feel sad in a way, because you want that person to receive a new way of thinking.
Yeah.
And then you just have some people that will just shut you out.
Yeah.
Because they think they know everything. Mm-hmm. But you can't work together or grow together like that.
Yeah. And that also goes into finances as well. I always tell people, because they'll say, you know, "Oh, you doing that? Oh, you doing that?" You know, you're doing so many things. I say, you know, it's multiple streams of income.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you can't, sometimes you know, you feel, you know, you can't just keep yourself in one position.
Box. Yeah.
So, you know, you want to, you know, expand yourself. So eventually you can work for yourself. You know, I know a lot of people, some people, you know, they don't look into being entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurship is a good thing because you don't have to work on somebody's clock. You know, you can work on your own time.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're working towards, you know, entrepreneurship, working for ourselves, you know, using our gifts in order to make income.
Right.
And so multiple streams of income, you know, you doing this here, you doing this there. And it also works with passive income. You don't have to work so hard to get income in. You can, you know, let things work for you.
Yeah, let the things work for you. That's real big there.
Yeah.
When you let things work for you, you feel at ease, like I don't have to work so hard.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, you know,
you had time for family.
Yes, you had time for family and a lot of other things too. Like,
yeah,
we've also had to start over with working out and eating healthy.
Yeah,
that has been part of what we've been doing when we've been away and transitioning.
Yeah,
you know,
it's only the beginning.
yes, and we've gotten, you know, we've moved in, and now we're able to create this schedule where, you know, James, he goes to the gym after work like 3 times a day.
Yeah, because if I go later, I wouldn't go.
Yeah,
so I gotta go right after work in order to stay in the, you know, the mode.
Now that's not 3 times a day. I meant to say 3 times a week.
Yeah, 3 times a week. Yeah.
And I've also now I work with a personal trainer, a virtual personal trainer that I meet with 2 days a week. Then the rest of the week I have to kind of, you know, be on my own with that. And I've also forgot to mention that what we've been doing, you know, when we said what we've been doing, I told you about the Earth for Health and my new position, but I also re-enlisted in the Army National Guard.
Oh yeah.
So
since then, wow, it's been a long time.
Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff we've been doing. So, you know, I have to stay in shape. We want to both stay in shape, and especially because of the National Guard. So we've been able to kind of like get a breather, move in, get ourselves situated, and get ourselves back on, a healthy schedule.
Yeah. So that's basically what we've been, doing this long break.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about more what we've been doing in the next episode. So we want to keep this back up and going.
Yes.
Every week. Maybe we do one episode a week or two, however we feel. And we want to hear feedback from you guys. You can even give us topics that you want to hear, on our Let's Grow Together podcast. So we'd like to thank you for listening. My name is James Gilmore and my wife,
Lynette Gilmore.
Thank you for listening and have a good day. All right. Peace.
All right.
You're listening to Let's Grow Together podcast.
For